Good morning. This is Carma Spence, the Own Your Awesome Mentor, and I'm here with episode 2, dos, Billy, of Weekday Wisdom. Today's quote is from Mark Morgan Ford, and he said, "Adhering to a daily schedule that is led by your vision and run by your priorities is the surest path to professional freedom." Now, I'm of two minds on this one. Yes, I totally believe you need to have a vision for where you're going and that you should be always mindful of your priorities. However, I think you need to allow a little wiggle room. So last year and this year, when it came to my planning for the year, I created this sort of mini priorities vision board. It's not really a vision board, but here's an example. Here's one of them from this year. I have two versions. I have one with pictures and then one without pictures. And then at the beginning of each month, I switch it out. That way it doesn't become part of the background visual noise. And I'm able to keep my priorities in mind. And so what I do is I choose 5 general things that I want to accomplish. And this year's are almost the same. 3 of the 5 are the same. But so this year, I'm focusing on health, writing books, growing my business, reading books, and clearing energy leaks. Now, what does all that mean? This is my vision, my larger vision. And this is what I recommend you do as well, is you have some sort of vision. Where do you want to be at the end of the year? Well, the reason why I put health on here is, well, if you watched yesterday's episode, you know why. I'm trying to get rid of all the health problems I've been experiencing due to the car. And this is a long-term project. I am not going to be perfect health by the end of the year. That's just an impossibility. But I can be closer to. What I do is I have this big one that's just the overall one. And then I have a document where I take each item and I detail what do I want to specifically work on in that realm. So like under health, I have my weight loss goals. I'm hoping, I'm intending to lose 50 pounds this year. Does that get me to a healthy weight? No, it doesn't, because I'm so overweight. But that's a little less than a pound a week. That should be doable. And I've decided to do that by increasing the protein, fiber, water, and decreasing processed foods and sugars. And that's in part because I'm reading this awesome book called The Craving Cure, which I'm only a third of the way through, and I'll be writing a review on my blog, Carmas Cookery, about it. I'm so impressed. I'm loving this book. It's so in alignment with what I know as a science writer and what I've been sort of aiming toward in my own health for years, because it talks about neurotransmitters and how that causes cravings. But anyway, that's not what this is about. So you create a vision, and then you create these little mini priorities within that vision. Now, his quote says daily. There's no way I can do something toward each of these 5 goals every day. I tried to do that last year with my 5 goals, and it drove me insane. There are going to be days where you focus on one over the other. And what I try to do is on an average, at least touch something on all these 5 goals within a week. And if you can make a baby step toward one of 5 goals every week, that's 52 weeks that you're getting closer and closer and closer to your ultimate vision. And like I talked about yesterday, you may not get all the way there, but if you got halfway there and halfway there and halfway there, you'll get there. So this is how I embody this quote in my life. I create my 5 general vision points that I'm focusing on. Health, writing books, because obviously I want to get public speaking superpowers done by August. Reading books, I've got years worth of reading that I've promised to review. So I've promised myself that I'm going to read at least 5 pages of a book I've promised to review 5 days a week. Last year I tried to do 7 days a week, and I lost it. I couldn't maintain that. But 5 days a week, that's only 25 pages a week. I can do that. And then that allows me another 10 pages a week of just books I want to read for fun, because I can't just I have to have some pleasure in there too. Grow my business, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing for that yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, which is why I'm enrolled in a couple of mentoring programs, which is something else I highly recommend. Get a coach. Don't do this on your own. I'm making so much more progress now that I'm actually hiring people to help me figure out what it is I want to do, what it is I want to do when I grow up. And clearing energy leaks. Now, this is something I learned from, I forget his name. It's Nick something. I wasn't terribly impressed with him, but the person who pointed me to him, I am very impressed with him. And that is David Giorgio. He's awesome. He's a speaker coach. He's awesome. You should check him out. I'll put a link here. Anyway, I did this Life on Fire challenge, and they talked about energy leaks. And what energy leaks are these unfinished projects. That is an energy leak. That is a pile of magazines. I don't read magazines very well, and I got a whole bunch of magazines for free. I don't know why. I don't know how. I just started getting them and one of them was Us Weekly. Why would I ever want to read Us Weekly? It's not my thing. Anyway, so I've got this pile of magazines, and that's one energy leak project I've got. Another one is my downstairs room. In my home, we've got a garage that we're going to use as an office. Right now, it's a storage room, and it's driving me crazy because I have to work off the kitchen table because my office is a pile of boxes. That's an energy leak I want to focus on. And then there's all these courses I've enrolled in I want to finish, and and I also want to keep the house cleaner because, oh my goodness, was I like a messy person last year? And I think it was just because I was tired and everything, like my health, everything just fell apart. So anyway, that's the vision. Keep a vision, prioritize things within that vision, and then relax knowing that as long as you take baby steps forward, you're going to achieve that vision eventually. That's today's weekday wisdom. This is Carma Spence, the Own Your Awesome Mentor. I hope you got some value out of it. And please comment below this video. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about in future videos. I can talk about quotes like I've been doing the last two things, or I can talk about specific techniques. I talk about online marketing, product creation, mindset. What do you want to know about? Help me create the content that best serves you. And remember, don't box yourself in. Spread your wings and fly. You are capable of more than you know.